I need farms. It's episode 4 of this series, and I'm severely lacking resources, so today I'm building 3 new farms to help me out moving forwards. Building these farms took a lot longer than expected, so that's why this episode is out later than normal. But yeah, let's go! Best place for an iron farm wouldn't be around this main area. I might place it over here. If I'm able to clear out this area of land, I should be able to start building it. I found this farm on YouTube, and I'll try to put a link to it if I can find it. But after starting the build, I needed to take a trip to the nether to get warped fence gates to make sure the lava doesn't burn them. But once I got back, I managed to finish the farm, and it all works perfectly. May had to sacrifice a few villagers. And he's dead. Even without the farm even working properly, I've managed to acquire this much iron. I mean, that's the iron farm done. This will be running in the background while still working on other farms, collecting me, allegedly, 1400 iron an hour. Like, I don't think I'll need all of it, but good for me, I guess. However, next, I need to work on a creeper farm. Before starting on the creeper farm, I wanted to flatten the area behind my jungle temple, but it ended up taking too long, so we'll have to come back to it soon. But now it is time for the creeper farm. So it's been about 10 minutes and I'm really curious to see if this farm is actually working, and it looks like it is. So perfect. Oh, a creeper has escaped. I repeat, a creeper has escaped. Let's see how much we got. Oh my god. After building the creeper farm, we can get back to flattening the area behind my jungle temple. However, to clear the stone much faster, I reckon it was easier for me to get a beacon. So that was what I planned on doing next. Fighting the wither. I flattened out the back to the best of my ability, and I think I've managed to terraform it in a way where it looks a lot better than it did before. Before it was just a big wall. I flattened this area out. This is where my next farm's going to go, and you'll see what it is in a second. However, the building that I need requires a bit of wool, and certainly this colour mainly. So I'm going to build some little enclosures for them, which would technically count as my next farm. So there's a farm made for this farm. It's 2 for 1. Now this farm, I only see it being temporary, so it is going to be a bit of an eyesore for a bit, which is fine. Getting the wolf farm complete, it was time to start gathering resources for my third, technically fourth, and final farm on the video, which is a moss and bone meal farm. Gathering the resources took an enormous amount of time, but now that I've got all the bits, it's time to see everything come together. Alright, so I've done some incredible resource gathering, as you can tell by these chests. This is going to be the building for the moss farm, which is going to go right in this area that I've removed. So... Alright, so we built this first house. This right here is actually going to be the storage for the moss farm. The moss farm's going to go underneath this area and it'll come up into these barrels, and yeah. But now I do need to get work on the next building, which will be right next to it, where this lovely path leads right up. So, another time lapse. Let's go. Alright, so I've now actually completed the other building. As you can see, I think they both match really well together. Like I said earlier, this one is going to hold the moss, all the moss blocks, the different types of them. And this is going to hold all the bone meal. This one isn't decorated yet. However, I need to actually build the moss farm. The moss farm's going to go underneath. To build the moss farm, I have to clear out a big enough area, like this. And once that's now done, I just need to do a quick boom, bap, pow, wow. And there we go. It's done. However, I did struggle to actually hook up to my barrels for the absolute longest time. But it's done. We've made it to the end of the video now. Sorry this is out a bit later than normal. I tried to keep it up weekly, but honestly, blame New Year's. I guess we'll go to the outro.